How speak you the king's English with no trace of accent?
My dear Sir Giacomo is the master of many, many tongues indeed. French, je le dois en sauteur, je le parle sauteur pour te plaire, le fleur, je le passe au romantique, je le passe toi, mais romantique, je le patois. Italian, porto le vende, le sorto le basta, alla forza li vonde, le
David Daniel Kaminsky, Danny Kaye to us, came to fame in a 1941 Broadway musical titled Lady in the Dark. His show-stopping tune was a tongue-twister titled Tchaikovsky, really nothing more than a compendium of Russian composers' names, both real and bogus. 15 years later in The Court Jester, Danny Kaye's verbal agility remains a highlight of his comic style.
I've got it. I've got it. The pellet with the poisons in the vessel with the pestle, the chalice from the palace has the brew that is true, right?
Right, but there's been a change.
The Court Jester is a product of the 50s, Danny Kaye's peak period in movies. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty launched him as a real comic contender in 1947. On the Riviera, Hans Christian Andersen, Knock on Wood, White Christmas, The Court Jester, and The Five Pennies, among others, followed soon. Jester, like Mitty, is remarkable and enjoyable primarily as a showcase for Kaye's multifaceted comic talent. By today's standards, it's a populous and very dressy period comedy, almost an epic-scale comedy, you might say. And impressive is just that in comparison to modern screen comedies. The plot borrows from Robin Hood-style legend and Errol Flynn classics, bending both elements to comic purpose.
The child lives?
Aye, sire.
How know you this is the royal child and not some outrageous impostor?
Because, sire, disguised as a member of their group, I saw him. And I can assure you that like his royal ancestors, and on the same spot as his royal ancestors, he bears the royal birthmark.
The purple pimpernel?
The purple pimpernel.
The Purple Pimpernel, indeed. The text of the film is almost pure silliness, but it's silliness conceived with a purpose, and that purpose is to accommodate Kaye's multifaceted performance. He can use the same prop, in this case, an infant, to either hilariously funny or poignant effect.
Majesty. And years from now, when you go dreaming, when you're very old.
Elsewhere in the film, he emerges as quite the ladies' man.
Why does such a little girl have to do such a big job?
It's the way I was brought up.
And he can also show up as quite a good swordsman, though no match for Flynn. Finally, though, as his title tells the world, The Court Jester is about Kaye being funny, and no one said that was going to be easy.
Rejoice, rejoice, although his brain is brief, for when the larder is empty, she'll have a ton of beef. Would you like to try the other side, sire?
A fighter, a lover, a linguist, a mimic, a song and dance man, Danny Kaye is definitely one of the most affable and versatile comics America has ever produced. And he's definitely the world's greatest whistler. This is Susan Stark for American Movie Classics.